from the goal. The goal is the canter. But what are the means? What did you do so nicely when you totally settled, started to canter? Don't let him run. Bring him back. Oh yeah. That's the first step that you say, no, we're not running. We might not have kept the canter, but we're not running. And in addition, you want to have him as nice again in the bridle how you had him before you even gave the slightest idea about the canter. And you get this by inside seat bone and leg, holding him from the inside to that outside rein and asking again to try it a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yes, soft with the inside rein. Flick with the tongue that he doesn't break. That's legitimate. Because when you want to work a little more with your seat, you want to make sure that he doesn't break the canter because he thinks you want him to break because you come with the seat strong. So while you make your seat strong, click a little bit with the tongue. That you don't need the leg very much. You can stabilize then the seat. You can stay soft with the arm. But through the clicking, you make sure he doesn't break. Oh. Oh, smooth it out. Feeling it out, but smooth. Oh. When that seat is really anchored and start closing quietly a little bit the leg. Supple with the rein, supple with the rein on the inside. Stable, not rising, sitting. Oh yeah. Get there down, push the belly out, make yourself stable. Oh, it's all. Take your time again. Oh, just let your body remember again. What did I do when the canter came so quiet? And guide yourself gradually through that. And if he answers something, the first answer that gives you that is not going there, like washing, you take care of that. You say, oh, that we don't do. If he is not willing to flex a little bit, you first say, we flex a little bit. If he's not willing to come on the outside rein, you say, no, we go first on the outside rein. When everything is ready, you set it up for the canter. Something gets lost again, you just go back and put it all in order again. Oh. Oh, yes. Good. Armpits closed on the outside. Huh? Now, always when he's going a little too free, then he's picking up that wrong lead. So, it's the first thing you need to stop to say, no, we're not going free. Half all, armpits closed, belly firm, it's all good.
Too free?
Yeah, remember how nice every time when we got the canter the right lead, it was a very settled, quiet canter. And this one, too, again, was a little freer, and immediately you picked up the wrong lead. Huh? But the secret is that through your core and through the outside rein, you say, stay here with me. And then in the moment of the impulse to the canter, you release the inside a little bit, but the outside rein also keeps, for example, the roundness. You don't want to let him come above the bit only because you pick up the canter. And that's why, on the other hand, the inside hand gives a little bit, that he is not blocked through that. The outside hand says to him, you stay round through the neck. The inside hand first flexes a little bit, that is giving nicely to the inside. Supported by the inside seat, supported by the inside leg. So. Oh. Bring him first a couple of times when he's nicely round, a little bit more back. That you stays round on the beat. Before you drive into the canyon. Armpit close, outside armpit close. Really feel when for the half halt that your outside arm or both arms are anchored on the rib cage. You close the armpit to make your core stable. Drop. Drop. Good and so. Half halt. Half halt. Good. And it's half halt and soft. Half halt and soft. Not forward with the hand after the half halt, but just softening the arm again. Do a couple of walk transitions. Half halt, sit stable, walk from there, stable arm, trot again. Good. Armpits close, stable, walk. Good. Trot. Armpits close, belly stable, walk. Good. Trot. Good. Exhale, stable, walk. Armpits close. Good. Trot. Good. Belly stable, armpits close, walk. Trot. Good. So walk. Trot. Walk. Stay. Outside arm. Trot. Leg. Good. Walk. Trot. Walk. Good. Trot. Good. Walk. Trot. Walk. Stable. Goes the armpit. Good. Trot. Good. Walk. And canter. Canter. Oh. Good. Now don't let him break. Huh? Support him. Necessary click with the tongue. That he stays in the canter. Also. Oh, it's nice. Stick with the tongue. It does not dare to break. It's so much easier if the horse keeps cantering than when they break first. So that you can first, in that canter, organize the seat. You can drive a little bit. You can stabilize a little bit. And at that moment when you stabilize, you want to click with the tongue that you don't risk that he breaks. Oh. Click with the tongue. Click with it. Not pulling him in. Not keep him lined up. There's no reason to pull him in. You just need to sit, not rising, sitting. You need to sit stable and keep the arms there. Oh. Walk transition. Trot transition. Good. Walk transition. Trot transition. Walk transition. Trot transition. Good. Walk transition. Trot transition. Good. Walk transition. Trot transition. Walk transition. Canter. And transition. And walk transition. Half off walk transition. And canter. Earlier the transition, when there is not a canter aid and you get not a canter, you do the transition again. That's why I let you do 20 times that walk, trot, trot, walk, and that he understands the two. So all you need to do is when the canter aid does not create a canter, you do the walk transition. Walk transition, trot. Walk, trot. Keep that leg already a little bit on. Walk. Good. Trot. Walk. Right bend. Trot. Right bend. Right leg and right seat going along. Or right bending. Good. Walk. so. Bend him a little bit right while you do this. The right seat bone is already more on. The right leg is more on. Outside, bend him right and half hold immediately when he wants to drop. Good. Trot transition. Good. Walk transition. Immediately bring the leg a little out and then bend it. Trot transition. Oh. Walk transition. With a little bend. Right seat bone on for that. Good. Trot transition with a little right bend. In the upper transition you already bended a little to the right. So, good. Walk transition. Bending right in the walk already. Good. Good. Bend right and walk. So, and walk. Walk. Good. Good. Right there. Good. Oh yeah. And start the canter. Outside leg back. Sit on that right seat bone. Start the canter. Canter. Yeah, it's there. Good. Oh. Good. Oh, it's nice. Oh. Oh, well, there. Now bring it back to the trot. Armpits closed, belly firm, both armpits closed, there should be outside and trot. Good. And half hold. As if you want to go to the walk and drive off. Yes. And half hold as if you want to go to the walk and drive off. Oh. And half hold as if you would want to go when he responds to drive off. Good. Change rein through the circle. On your circle point over there, 10-meter circle to the right, 15, depends. Yeah. First would face us. Go big circle again to the left. Just a regular big circle. When you reach your normal circle point over there, you do a 10-12 meter circle that you face us, that you come under the light and face us. So, when you're at center, facing us, and now to the right. That's how you change rein through the circle, now to the right. So immediately do this from over there again. Over there, 12-meter circle, because the arena is about 25 meter, that you face us, and then you come over to the left. Now we're going to the left, that you end on the circle point over there, and stay to the left now. And walk transition. Armpit close, walk transition, and trot. Good. And belly firm and armpit close, walk. Good. Trot. Left seat bone, left leg, but you get a little left bend. Walk. Trot. Belly firm, close the armpit, walk. Make your core firm. Or trot. The fist, most of the time, even doesn't have to do anything. If your armpits are really closed and your core is firm, so that the other arms are part of your core, of your torso, the horse comes from a lone path. Good. And again. Good. Good. And the earlier you come with the next half walk or with the next walk transition, the softer the horse will be. The more speed the horse first gets, the more he will go against it. So when I have a horse that has the tendency there to come above the bit, then I come up a few steps, 2, 3 trot steps, I come already with a downward transition. Don't wait so long. So, and walk already again. Good. And trot already again. And walk already again. Oh, trot already again. And walk already again. Oh, trot already again. Good. Oh, it's nice. And come a little bit in addition to, oh, it's very nice. Come a little bit that you leave that inside leg a little bit more on, that you can feel through whether it's in the upward transition or the downward, from the inside to the outside hand, while the left hand asks a little bit for the inside position. Oh. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, here. Good so. Very nice. Nice how you have to soft on the inside before you start running. The lower leg a little on, but they are not hot. That's a little bit something where you need. I don't mean strong, it's just that you keep them a little on. You know, that they are steadily on. Otherwise he gets too touchy when they suddenly are coming. If you have them just a little bit on, you have a feeling. From the calf, from the leg to the rib cage, then he's prepared. Oh yeah, that leg is on. I don't have to get nervous. And then you increase in certain moments more. But not that the leg is taken off. Oh, yes. With that leg, you want to stimulate the abdominal muscle. Through this doors comes round in front. Good. Good. Oh, it's nice. Excellent. And instead of every time walk, you can also couple of times only do half halt. In other words, that he only comes back, but not quite to the walk, and you go on again. If he ignores you, then you demand that he comes back to the walk. But if you start the half halt and he comes a little bit back, I call this sometimes a 16th halt. You say, see, it's the principle like a half halt, but it's only much less. Oh, if you barely use your core and he comes back, that's what we want. Then you can in the next moment drive on again. But if he ignores that and says, that's too soft, I'm ignoring that, then you come with a stronger one again, you come with a downward transition. Oh. And in addition, hold him a little bit out with the inside seat ball and leg. That you, whether it's the upward or the downward transition, that you ask a little bit for the flexing so that we from the inside goes to the outside hand, but is soft on the inside in the pole. So, and with the next half halt, start to canter. And when you feel is coming back, that's the moment you give the canter hands. Oh. Oh, it's good. That inside leg on. Oh, it's nice. Excellent. Good so. Good. So, excellent there. And prepare for the trot. Close your armpits, especially the outside, and make your core firm. Keep a half halt, in other words, and soft. And keep another half halt. Good and soft. And keep another half halt and soft. Good. And rise the trot. And then gradually shoot the reins out of the hands. Well done. So, oh, it's nice. Gradually, the rein a little longer when it goes downward. You gradually can stretch out the way. Flexing to the inside. upper body balancing, and you can skip a little mini half vaults too. When you just practice that, then you say, remember how we did that? So even in that stretching at one moment, you can say, would you be willing to come back? Yes, then I give you the break a little bit. Not be willing, and I demand it a little bit more. This is putting those exercises together, but they're not isolated. Good. Oh. Little left flexing. The left seat on the leg, little arm. He gives a little bit to the left side, so on, then let it down a little bit, and give him a little more range. Oh. Good. That must improve. That is something you need to work on, so that the horse is more willing to chew those reins out of the hand. Oh yeah, half hold on the outside. And when I say little half hold, the half hold logically is never given only when I say on the outside. That automatically means that your core still stabilizes also. Yeah? That the point when I say a little half hold on the outside rein, the inside hand is busy to flex the horse a little bit. So therefore the outside from the rein aids, the outside hand is the one, or the outside arm that half holds, while the inside hand is not half holding, but asking for soft inside positioning. Oh yes. Good. Nice how he came there a little bit back. There. Oh, it's good. And walk. Enough for today. Good job. Very firm. Transition. Good. Questions or feedback?
When I can get it all together, those canter departures are really easy.
Right. But see, the point is that what was much more important for me to bring across than just canter transition is that how to deal with when something doesn't go 100%. Huh? Horses make mistakes for the best riders in the world. That's not a big deal. The difference between the best riders in the world and you is not so much that the horse does not make a mistake, but how they deal with a mistake. That, for example, when the horse is not going in the canter but speeding up, that is simply dealt first with. It's not a big deal, but it's dealt with. Yeah? Instead of the inexperienced rider has, yeah, but I want a canter, I want a canter, I want a canter. So, you know, that would be like an inexperienced jumping rider that still goes to the jump even when the distance is totally wrong. Well, the experienced jumping rider has a voltage that no, that doesn't suit. And the inexperienced crashes into the jump. Because that, yeah, but I want to over the jump. Yeah, but does it help if you crash into it? And that's a similar situation. When you want to canter, but the first reaction of the horse is not cantering, the opposite, running, you just half hold and you say, no, we're not doing that. We might 10 times not figure out what the right canter it is, but running is not right. Coming above the bit is not right. Yeah? You see what I'm saying?
Now,
so,
if it were like a young horse,
yeah.
Is it a different situation?
That is a different situation, absolutely. Because, for example, what I just said, coming above the bit, is we don't want, for the young horse, I might allow that. Because there are too many things, if that would be then too much pressure because being round, but I'm supposed to go forward, that's a different situation. There you might allow it and just let him into the canter. Yeah? But there you would also, with a young horse, not specifically work on canter transitions when it's so iffy. You would just get it somehow in the canter, and then you work longer in the canter, then the horse get familiar there, and you in the canter give the aid then to make 2 strides.